The woman was secretly drying a dirty, torn cloth. The man asked out of curiosity. It turns out this is a sanitary pad used to stop bleeding during menstruation. Due to tradition, when hanging this tattered cloth, it must be hidden away. It can't see the sunlight at all. One can imagine dirty it must be. The husband is shocked, seeing his wife suffer such grievances. Husband runs to the store for pads. When the shopkeeper hears about it, he immediately gets nervous. He secretly hands the pads to him. The boss says it's 100 rupees. The man is stunned at that moment. It's actually so expensive, but for his beloved wife, he still decides to buy it. He returns home wanting to give his wife a surprise. When his wife sees it, she indeed breaks into a sweet smile, but when she sees the expensive price, she is so scared that she immediately returns it to her husband. Because 100 rupees in the society at that time was a month's income, the wife tells her husband to return it quickly. He can't argue with his wife. As the man walks on the road with the pads, he starts to think, this thing is so light. Why is it so expensive? He doesn't hesitate to tear open the package. He finds that there's just a few grams of cotton inside, wrapped in 2 pieces of cloth. It's so simple that he can make it himself. He makes up his mind. He scrapes together the relevant materials. He secretly makes them by the river alone. Soon, he packs up the finished pads for his wife's health. He can't wait to show them to his wife, and there's no need to spend expensive money. It's the first time his wife puts on a pad. The man asks his wife about the experience with great expectation, but he finds his wife is still hanging the tattered cloth. It turns out the man's homemade pad doesn't work. It leaked sideways and stained her sorry. The man feels ashamed, but he still doesn't give up. If 1 layer of cotton isn't enough, then use 2 layers. The second generation of his pads is thus upgraded, but his wife refuses to try it again no matter what. For her, who adheres to tradition, menstruation is a great shame. She can only deal with it secretly by herself. The more her husband cares about her, the more embarrassed she feels. His wife resists with all her might. Having no other way, he has to try it himself. He goes to the store, ignoring others' doubts, and buys a large-size women's underwear. He carefully places the pad inside. Then he connects a filled red capsule to a thin tube, linking it to the pants. He tries repeatedly. Even when doing squats, there's no leakage at all. The man is very satisfied. He excitedly gets on his bicycle, wanting to tell his wife about this experiment. But at that moment, his smile gradually fades. The red capsule leaks sideways and stains his pants red. He hurriedly abandons the bike and jumps into the river. The river water has been dyed red by the capsule. Passers-by nearby come over to laugh at him one after another. Everyone agrees that the man is crazy. His mother was ashamed to see his wretched stigma. His wife can't stand her husband's behavior, leaves him in shame. Man's heart is as dead as ashes. Double-click to follow for more exciting content.